Hi everybody, Double Twice here, how you doing? Alright, I've got a really cool game. Spoilers, it's a 7-kill carry. Alright, I'll just quickly introduce the cast of characters. We've got Rand Wolf in his Arctic Cheetah, has a damn good game. The Dave in his Crab has a pretty good game. Fido Smith has a damn good game in this one as well. Nomitar is pretty important towards the end. Shao Kahn, Amiga Lead 1 also have a pretty cool game. On our opponent's team, General Awkwardly has a really awesome game. Caracas and Roscoe Sky, the two Ravens, have a really interesting game towards the end. Mr. Rhino and Shoreman GW don't have the greatest game, but they're in the video. The Grappist, we don't really see much of, but he has a kick-ass game. All right then, let's get to it, shall we?
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online.
Okay, so I just there had a bit of a cord snafu, so I'm a little bit behind. Maybe 20 seconds, 30 seconds. So everybody's up the front there, and I'm heading down Main Street. There's that hill, and you know that the mechs are on the other side of that hill. Here they come. Miss.
Acquired.
Hit. Hit. Alright, so that was a bit of a fair trade. Nobody really came off too well on that. Alright, so it's a conquest map. You can see Epsilon and Gamma over on the right hand side there. They've already taken Epsilon and they've just arrived at Gamma. Alright, so I've got to get over this hill. I know that the bad guys are on the other side of that hill. They always are. So I'm super cautious. I've got underslung arms. So that's the Dave. Because he went up first, he'd attract their attention, so I moved up as well. That's Shoreman GW. And down there's the Rhino and his Hunchback. I totally didn't see him. Dave walks in front of me. Careful, Dave. So I now know that there's two down there, the Rhino and the Hunchback.
Harley Hunchback, center course.
And Shoreman, and he's in a Marauder.
New target acquired.
And bang, that's the Marauder down. The Hunchback is pretty badly damaged. Hunchback makes a run for
acquired. Target destroyed.
Boom. Fido Smith, who has a great game in this match. Alright, so that's the early game, kind of over. And now I can see over there near Epsilon, bunch of our guys, bunch of bad guys, something's going on down there. There's some sort of ruckus, and I figure, alright, I'm going to head down there and sort a few things out. Maybe do some capping as well. Okay, then some laser fire from somewhere. I don't know which direction that's from or where it's from. I kind of feel like hiding, and I try to jam my mech in this hole. It doesn't fit in that hole. I'm still a bit concerned that some mechs are going to pop out. Alright. So after that, I arrive, expecting trouble. Looks like I missed the party. So everybody's gone. The bad guys have capped and then they just shot through. So, yeah. Looks like we're all alone over here. There's some sort of big ruckus going over on the other side of the map. Happily, that's Rand Wolf. Rand Wolf in his Arctic Cheetah has a great game this game. It's good that he's there with me, because the Marauder is pretty big and slow, and it's good to have a light by your side to defend you. Still concerned that this isn't particularly safe. Mostly concerned about lights. Alright, so that's the first cap done. So we're now right in the centre of the mid game. As you can see, there's a big fight going on over there. People are dying, but I also know that we're not going to win unless we get a load of points. So I'm just going to join Rand. We're going to do the second cap. Again, trying to hide behind things as I move around. Mainly afraid of lights finding me. Okay, cool. So, now I'm thinking about what's the next step. The next step, as soon as we finish Epsilon, is Theta. So that's going to be my plan. I'm going to surge on up there and take Theta. There we go. Okay, so that marks the end of the mid-game. And now we come up to end game.
Target acquired.
That's the Grappist, and he's having a fantastic game this game. Myself and Randwolf moving up. Now over there on the map you can see oh yeah, that's Nomitar. He's also in a Marauder and he's in a bit of trouble right at the moment. He's alone up there. Okay, so that's the Grappist, as I said, having a pretty damn good game. There's Nomitar. As I get up here, I see that little cicada pop out. Then I start copping hits from everywhere and all sorts of things, and then I realise I'm in a lot more trouble than I thought I was. Couldn't see any of this up on the map. Why is that cicada just standing still? Still don't quite know what's going on. Fully confused. So that's the Inquisitor Alios. Also down there are two Ravens. There's Caracas and Roscoe Sky. I'm waiting for that. I think this is Roscoe Sky. Sticks his head up. Copied twice. Pretty good there. That's Randwolf. Randwolf coming past. Scares the crap out of me. I don't know what's going on. I'm now confused. So, bang. Down goes the Inquisitor.
New target acquired.
That's one of the two. That's Caracas, one of the two Ravens. Come around here, there's bloody three of them. Plus up there to the top left, that's the Grappist. There's General Awkwardly as well, who's behind me. There's those two Ravens. Randwolf is still around, which is good. That's General Awkwardly, he's having an awesome game. This is Roscoe Sky, who hides behind this wall. Unfortunately, for a second, he loses concentration, and I get around behind him and he doesn't notice. And he's confused now. He doesn't know where this is coming from. He doesn't know what's going on. Backs into the corner. It's game over for Roscoe Sky. So I'm heading back up to the to get the cap. There's a friggin' Atlas up here. And I see a weak point, and I exploit it. It's General Awkwardly, the Shadow Cat. He's got jump jets, he's pretty fast. This is General Awkwardly taking 2 hits on me, and then he hides. But I'm actually feeling confident. I'm actually in the zone. And I can hear him. I know that he's jumping down there. That's cool. Poor old Caracas with only one leg was down there. There's General Awkwardly. We trade.
LB-10 destroyed. Center
And we trade.
Critical damage.
Wow. Holy job. I have just witnessed greatness. Thank you for letting me see that. I greatly appreciate that.
So, thanks to everybody who played. That was an excellent game. Thanks to General Awkwardly at the end there. That was a close thing. We were both pretty critically wounded, and just as we were trading, yeah, I got in first. Yeah. All right then. We'll just check the team stats in a sec. As you can see, General Awkwardly had a pretty damn good game. The Grappist, pretty damn good game as well. Thanks to everybody who played. Really enjoyed that. If you like these type of videos, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe, because I'm going to make some more. Thanks, guys.